Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a receiver wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up, right, Chris? First play of the game, 75 yards and a touchdown. Man, it could not start off any better for this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He's got his man wide open. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daly. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass. It's Santiago. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Trying to extend the play. Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. If he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
He's escaping the pocket now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense going with the hurry-up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Keeping it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play.
It's third down for the offense. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. Big defense looks slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Miami, 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover. Touchdown for the U on the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Past the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Santiago. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
2nd down and long now from their own 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Down coming up after that running play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff to the single back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Daly. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Santiago. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Back in motion now. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense right to the line. Cranking up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daly. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. And they finally do catch him. The returner comes up a little short as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of... And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Defense showing blitz here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34 here. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop the ball at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tigers. This one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Daly. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. 21. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Always looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. 21. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Miami, 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here's the second down play. The linebacker shifting around now. As a design quarterback keeper. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to get the sticks. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 55, Miami 28.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Black 24. Black 24. Cricket.
They're going to run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Easy.
Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. At the 20. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you...
Touchdown, Clemson. And the beatdown continues. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Miami offense will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. No chance to catch it.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Clemson.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and we're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The secondary backed up off the ball now. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Third and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just takes a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they've put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.